All right, guys, counter punch boxing. Now, look, Manny Pacquiao, they're talking about a Crawford fight, Terence Crawford with Top Rank. We know that. Manny, of course, parted ways with Top Rank. Now, with Al Heyman. Doesn't that sound weird, to say that out loud, that, Manny Pacquiao with Al Heyman. Now, remember, back in, here, let me hit play. What am I doing? Get it together, counter punch. What you doing? Look at that look. Look at that look. Okay, look, let's go back to like March, late March, somewhere there, 2020. Okay, Mikey Garcia and Danny Garcia named as the two, basically FrontRunner, the two targeted opponents for the legendary 8 division champ Manny Pacquiao after he defeated Keith Thurman for the WBA title. Okay, so we're going to backtrack and we'll get to Terence Crawford. Okay, so that happened. Okay, so let's go a little bit further. What happened before that, which was really shocking in my mind. Okay, Pacquiao becoming a part of the Mayweather Promotion Premier Boxing Channel banner. Pacquiao positioned himself to rule the welterweight division, okay? And that's, look, I think that's why he signed with Al Heyman. And of course, getting away from Top Rank. There's been a lot of criticism toward Top. Look, let me tell you guys a little story. Just give me 1 minute, less than 1 minute. Okay, you guys know I had a video out, 500,000 views. Top Rank flagged it, took it down. What happened? Jeff Horn contacted me personally and threatened a lawsuit against me, right? I can show you guys the email. That they wanted the money that I made off the monetization. They said I was like, spreading disinformation, misinformation, because what I did was I put together a video using screenshots only of Jeff Horn headbutting Pacquiao, elbowing Pacquiao, headlocks, low blows, everything, right? What happened? They came after me, even legally. Had to take the video down. They took it down. I didn't have a choice. And I've actually shown proof on the channel. Jeff Horn personally sent me an email complaining. Meanwhile, you have other channels out there showing the entire fight. We're talking about Jeff Horn, Pacquiao in Australia. Okay, when they had the, was it Australia? Yeah, Australia. Showing the entire fight, right? I show a few pictures, boom, taken down. Well, it got 500,000 views, so whatever. I get it, but that's how you silence the media right there. Okay, so that happened, right? Next thing you know, you got Boo Boy training Pacquiao, Freddie Roach, they're kind of on the outs. And let me show you guys something. I talked to Freddie Roach not long ago, and what was cool was he told me what they were going to do in the Thurman fight, and I didn't tell anybody. Well, I told a few people in the group and on the channel, but look, actually, you guys want a little proof? I got video too. I got video and I got proof. Had about a 30-minute conversation with Freddie Roach. There's me and him taking a picture. I'll show you guys video later. He was training Adams in the Charlo fight, so he was there as a trainer. And this is actually behind the stage or backstage here. Me and Freddie Roach hanging out, talking, all that. His girlfriend was there. Well, I'm not sure if it was girlfriend, wife, I believe girlfriend. But anyway, had a long conversation. He was telling me the punches they were working on against Thurman, right? And boom, it was so cool. I ordered the pay-per-view, and Pacquiao landed that punch and dropped Thurman. So kind of cool. So anyway, shout out Mr. Freddie Roach. Let's get back to the video. So Terence Crawford, that's probably why you're here. Yes, they had tentative talks. Everything was a done deal. Even Terence Crawford said, yes, it's a done deal. Boom, the world shuts down and we can't get the fight. Bob Arum said, look, if we can get private investors, to invest, we can have it outside of the United States, outside of the Philippines, and basically no audience. So they entertained that idea. That fell through. The UFC tried it, fell through. It's like everything they try to do, it fell through. Probably for the best, right? But now things are slowly starting to reopen again, and the talks are continuing with Pacquiao and Crawford. And that would be an awesome fight because, look, you guys know Manny Pacquiao, I consider him a light welterweight. I mean, at this age, it probably is easier to make 147, but even Terence Crawford, undisputed champion of the light welterweight division. So basically, you got two natural light welterweights fighting at welterweight. It's fair. And also, Mikey Garcia put out a video 2 days ago saying that they're talking with Top Rank. So now we got Garcia and Crawford, competing to fight Pacquiao, right? And then also even Lomachenko, throwing his name back in there. But he did say, like I said, he said, oh, Pacquiao's old. I won't get credit for that win. Which, but look, I love me some Loma, but you better put a little bit of respect on Pacquiao's name. That's all I'm trying to say, right? That's one mark against you, Loma. You get 3. That's 1. That's 1 mark against you, Loma. All right. You got 2 more. That's my way of looking at things in boxing, right? I give you 3. That's strike 1. He said he's too old, wouldn't get credit. You know, didn't look too old against Thurman. Didn't look too old against Broner. Now, is he the same Manny Pacquiao? No, of course not. But, you know, he looks good. Better than, you know, most of the top 10 guys, you know, comparatively speaking. You know, look at the stats. Yeah, the output's gone down, things like that. But anyway, I'm getting off on a rant. So, Crawford and Pacquiao, I think that's the likely fight we're going to get next. Now, also, you know, another thing I want to point out, all of these promoters right now, they're competing with each other, and they're talking about, you know, look, when boxing gets back online, we got to put out the best fights. Like, we can't be doing these garbage fights, you know, these crap matchups. Like, you know, they're going to be competing for your dollar, for your attention, for your click. What does that mean? That means we're going to get some real good fights coming up here pretty soon. Like, as soon as they reopen, you know, I've heard it from Golden Boy. I've heard it from Top Rank, K2 Promotion, everybody, you know, Eddie Hearn. I mean, just the top 10 promoters, you know, whoever they are. We've heard they're all committing to you, the boxing fan. Yes, when things reopen, you know, we're going to give you the best because, you know, we got a lot of catching up to do. So that is good. They're going to be competing for your attention. So that's why I think, but look, if you look at Pacquiao Crawford, great fight. Pacquiao Garcia, Mikey Garcia, great fight. Pacquiao Danny Garcia, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't hate it. Okay, I don't hate it. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I mean, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. You know, look, Danny Garcia, you know, he's not bad. He's not bad. I mean, you know, given, look, I've done a lot of dogging on him on the channel, but in that fight, like I said, I don't hate it. Again, these guys, they're not huge welterweights. I like that. Like, you know, I wouldn't like a Pacquiao Spence, okay? We know Spence is like a, you know, a melted down welterweight, right? Should be at probably light middleweight 154 in my opinion. You know, should be in there with guys like Charlo. I mean, he spars with them. Why not? Okay? You know, so... But that's where we're at with Manny Pacquiao right now. I think we're going to get good, competitive, fan-friendly matchups, and I think probably, you know, somewhere in the summertime, probably around, you know, maybe September. But again, you know, Pacquiao has those Senate duties. That's another thing everybody needs to keep in mind. But with the world changing the way it is with the pandemic, that might free up a little bit of time for him. Right now, Pacquiao's going live like every day on Facebook. I get the little notification, like the video you're watching now. He's going live, working out, you know, free footage for the fans. So copyright free, by the way, everything in my video. Some of it is my video. Well, someone took it for me, and others is copyright free, just so you know, YouTube and everybody out there. And if you guys want to use it, feel free. You know, you guys can use any footage on my channel that you want. You have my full permission, as long as, you know, you're not using it to make money. But right here, check this out. I mean, you look at that Pacquiao resume, okay? And I'll probably end it here. I'm on a Pacquiao trip today. What is it? 62, 7-2, right? I mean, come on, guys. Broner, Matisse, Horn, Vargas, Bradley. I think I already did this. Algieri, right? Avocado toast. Brandon Rios, Juan Emmanuel Marquez. What, 4 times? 4 times, I think. Yeah, 4. Bradley, trilogy, okay? Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya, David. Actually, I talked to David Diaz the other day. Shout out, David. Okay, Marcos Antonio Barrera, great fight. Eric Morales, 2 great fights. You know, or I'm sorry, no, 3. Correction, was that 3? Yeah, Pacquiao lost 1, won 2. So, you know, look, this man has had trilogies, you know, 8 division champ, Hall of Famer, Fighter of the Year. I mean, everything. Look, if you want my biggest, and let me end it here, my biggest disappointment when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, you guys know. Do I even have to say it? The Mayweather fight. What a letdown. What a disappointment. I understand he had the shoulder injury and things like that, but for whatever reason, I don't even care anymore of the reason. And I'll tell you guys another little fun fact about that, and then I'll hop off here. I only watched that fight 2 times. I watched it the original night, and I stopped watching round 11. I was so disappointed. And then we did a film study on another channel. I'll watch it again just to kind of go and count punches, you know, to see who actually won. I had Pacquiao winning, you know, when you go back and watch it in like slow motion and all that, but you know, that doesn't count. That's not real life. But you know, whatever. That's to me, and I think even Manny Pacquiao, probably one of the biggest regrets of his career, you know, was that Mayweather fight. You know, so that's my honest opinion. So there we go. So like I said, guys, probably Crawford. But, you know, Mikey Garcia is making a lot of noise out there, making a lot of noise, and you never know what's going to happen. You know, especially, like I said, these boxers are going to be coming, like, flooding through the door here any month now, any day now. So, all right, guys, sub to the channel, leave a comment below, and I'll be back.